The Dave Longley Breakfast Show. An offensive way to start your day.
Oh, hello, David. It's so good to hear from you.
Hey, Gurjit. How's it going?
Oh, David, not too good at all, I'm afraid. I've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, what work are you doing? This is weird.
Oh, David. Monty really fucked me over here. He's been enjoying this potato vodka stuff, and I've got to go to work.
Yeah, but what are you working as?
I'm doing patios. I'm doing patios for Pete. Pete says I owe £3,000 for fetching me from Calais.
Yeah, I'm supposed to pay that, but I'm supposed to be fighting him. I don't know when that's going to happen. I'm really sorry. I tried to get you back, but it's all gone a bit tits up.
Oh, David, it's totally fine. I'm getting lots of fresh air. They're treating me very well, but I really don't want to be doing manual labor. This is not what I'm built for.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'll try and get you out of it. How long? Why is it £3,000?
Well, that is the number he came up with for me to be picked up from Calais, and I said, okay, no problem. And I thought, patio equals about £4,000 or £5,000. I lay one patio, I'm done. But no, he's paying me minimum wage. I got to work off the debt.
Fucking hell. So what's that? How long is it going to take?
This is a 6-week contract minimum for me, I'm afraid.
Oh, we've got a live show.
What do you mean you got live show?
The Dave Longley Breakfast Show is going on the road. We're doing the Dave Longley Breakfast Show road show on the road.
Oh, David, this is wonderful news. Where are you doing this?
Well, we're doing it at Hot Water Comedy Club on June the 25th at 7 o'clock.
Oh, David, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it by then.
Well, you've got to. You're an integral part of the show. It's 6 weeks away. It should be fine.
David, I don't know. Maybe I will be there in spirit.
That's not good enough.
What, David? If I want to get there, I will do my best, right? But what if I have family friends who want to come and watch?
Well, the tickets are available on the Hot Water Comedy website. They cost £10.
Oh, David, that is extremely good value. You must be making some kind of money from this.
No, this is not for profit. This is all about the Dave Longley Breakfast Show.
Well, David, I will endeavour to try best I can. I will got this patio to finish. I will be there if I can.
All right, that's wonderful. Yeah, all right, well, I'll see you when I see you, I suppose.
The Dave Longley Breakfast Show. No stigma, just positive vibes.
Good morning and welcome to the Dave Longley Breakfast Show. Giving you unlimited refills of piping hot entertainment.
HIV positive vibes.
Coming at you live and alive from the heart of Derbyshire. Good morning and thank you for joining us on the Dave Longley Breakfast Show. And on today's show, we are going to be discussing a topic suggested by one of our listeners. One of Derby's most famous residents, Mick Philpott, messaged the show asking for suggestions on how to calm an angry spouse. And because we live in a heteronormative society, I thought I would ask you, the good people of Derby, about what you think is a good way to calm an angry spouse. Because the only viewpoint I can give is a homosexual viewpoint, and that's not necessarily the norm for Derby. So what do you suggest? Should you buy flowers? Should you buy chocolates? Give them space to calm down, or the good old-fashioned Jack Nicholson way of expensive jewellery? I want to hear from you. So get in touch with your suggestions by leaving a comment on the Facebook page or call in, and maybe I will get a chance to talk to you live on BBC Radio Derby. But before any of that, we need to make sure that you can get to where you need to be with minimal disruption. So let's go over and get you some travel news.
BBC Radio Derby travel news.
That's right, it's travel time. And in Normanton, by the Sikh temple, there are delays due to queues of fat Derby cunts who have found out that the Gurdwara offers anyone who attends it free food. Word got around at about 6 o'clock this morning, and pre-diabetic and type 2s have blocked the road with a multitude of mobility scooters and just overall body mass, so avoid the Gurdwara if you can. In Burton-upon-Trent near the A511, there is more difficulty with another ethnic minority place of worship, as the Nigerian Spiritual Church has had to be evacuated due to several members of the congregation becoming possessed by Satan. Satan has apparently been responsible for a number of telemarketing scams that were discovered to have been based inside the church, with members evacuating as the police began a raid there. So avoid Burton-upon-Trent if you can. And finally, in Derby, at Derby train station, there are delays because your mum is using a Virgin Pendolino as a dildo. Mercifully, the train was empty at the time of her first insertion, but your mum will not stop until she is satisfied, and she is ravaging her gigantic pussy with said train. So expect delays if you are travelling by train this morning. That is all your travel for today. We can now go over to the Facebook page for some more of your comments on how to calm an angry spouse. John in Simfin has written, "Give her a slap, Dave." Thank you, John. I wasn't asking for myself, but we take your point. Thank you for your comment, John. Stephen in Littleover has posted, "Dave, I don't fall out with my wife much these days, but when I do, I remind her that I'll gladly give her the back of my hand if she doesn't shut the fuck up." Thank you, Stephen, for that comment. Nigel in Utoxeter has posted, "Dave, I hate to say it, but giving them a slap really..." Oh, for fuck's sake, Nigel. Right, let me look through these. Right, let's have a look through these, because so far, these three answers have been... Let's have a look. Right, here we go. Let's see. Right. Wendy in Ilkeston has commented, "When my fella is angry, I give him a long, sloppy blowjob and then swallow a big load of his delicious cum. When he's asleep, I go out and fuck the first bloke who looks at me." Thank you, Wendy, for that comment. I'm not sure how that translates. Geraldine in Stenson Fields has posted, "I stir finely blended cuts of broken glass into his food and listen to him have painful blood-soaked shits every morning. It doesn't calm him down, but it certainly makes me feel better." Thank you, Geraldine, for that comment. And our final comment for now reads, "My missus was absolutely fuming with me when the police showed up to seize all of my electronic devices from the family home and then arrest me on charges for creating and viewing indecent images of children. The only way I could cheer her up was by a quick divorce and only seeing the children under close supervision due to my being on the sex offenders register. I also bought her a box of chocolates." That comment there from Tom Binns.
"Hello, this is Brian. You're watching one of them free previews that people put out to try and get you to sign up to the Patreon. You should sign up to Dave's Patreon. It's dead cheap, and you get to listen to all episodes and old episodes and all kinds of stuff. I've got to go. I've just shot myself."
Okay, it's time for our next call. And on the line, I believe we have our old friend, your friend, it's Emperor Nurohito. Emperor, are you there? Can you hear me?
Oh, hello, David.
Hi, Emperor. How are you?
Yes, this is Emperor Nurohito.
Yes, Emperor. I know it's you, Emperor. I literally gave you an introduction.
Oh, David, yes, but sometimes I like to announce myself. It makes me feel important.
Well, you are very important. Emperor, today we are talking...
Yes, David, you are talking about how to calm an angry spouse.
Yes, Emperor, that's right.
Yes, I listened to the show, David.
Well, that's great, Emperor. Thank you. So yeah, you know what the show's about. You've already heard Monty. What tips have you got?
Oh, well, David, Mrs. Naruhito can be quite troublesome for me.
How is she troublesome?
Well, David, she often gets quite jealous of when I go abroad and I do not take her with me.
Oh, so she's the jealous type.
Yes, David. Sometimes when I go abroad on business, there is, how can we say, opportunity to take advantage of local delicacy.
Food, or you being euphemistic?
No, David, I'm being very euphemistic.
Right. So do you partake in such endeavours?
Well, I would not say that I partake, but who doesn't like window shopping?
Yes. They don't take kindly to that, do they?
Oh, no, David. Women think once you are with them that you just shut off your instincts, but these instincts are honed over millions of years of evolution.
Oh, I know they are. It's very, very difficult to turn them off.
Yes, like when you talk to a woman wearing a roll-cut top, it is very easy to stare at the cleavage.
Oh, I can imagine that's a nightmare. That's like when I talk to a gentleman who's wearing a shirt that's got 3 buttons undone. I can't help but stare at the hairy, rippling chest. So I assume she gets angry.
Oh, David, yes, very angry at me, and sometimes will not listen to reason.
Oh, so she's difficult to reason with.
Yes, sometimes she does not like a logic, and I have to take a different approach.
I see. Right. So, what? Well, don't keep us in the dark. We're all dying to hear tips. What do you do?
Oh, David, when Mrs. Naruhito gets too much, I give her a good slap across the face.
You slap her?
Yes, I give her a good slap across the face, and she shuts the fuck up.
Right. I mean, that's not something that you recommend that other people do, is it? That's between you and your wife.
No, David. I recommend this very heartily. Women really push a rock, and sometimes a bit of a slap really takes the shine off their stupid face.
Yeah, I don't think we should be condoning that kind of behaviour, Emperor.
Oh, no, David. I don't condone. Never condone physical violence, but it works.
Yeah, I'm not questioning the efficacy. I'm questioning the morality.
Oh, David, in a relationship behind the closed doors, very different to outside the closed doors.
Yeah, of course. And what happens between you and your wife? She might expect certain type of behaviour. You might have built up a rapport, but I just can't get on board with physical violence.
Well, David, I can only say my experience, and I must say, a good slap certainly makes an impact.
Well, I bet it does. I want to leave it there, Emperor, if that's all right.
Oh, David, it's a very short call.
Yeah, I don't feel... I feel like you've made your point.
Oh, okay, David. Well, thank you for taking call.
No problem, Emperor, and thank you for calling in.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, no, it's Pete O'Foyle here, and you're enjoying a free preview of the Dave Longley Breakfast Show. But don't come crying to me face, because you've not got access to full episodes. You can get that by heading over to patreon.com/Dave Longley and supporting the show today. And if you're not willing to do that, you head on down here to Morrison's car park. I'm in the prime of my life, you're in the prime of your life, and we'll sort it out like men, face to face, toe to toe. Show your stones.
That was Leroy Savaloy there with his soulful approach to domestic disputes. Speaking of which, let's go over to the Facebook page and get some more of your comments on how to calm down an angry spouse. Percy in Pear Tree has written, "Women are simple creatures, ruled by their emotions and devoid of logic. They're easy to calm down. You just tell them that they're right and that you'll do better. Give them a hug and then just carry on doing what annoyed them in the first place. Rinse and repeat. Those retards fall for it every time." Thank you, Percy, for that comment. Actually, something useful for a change. Larry in Littleover has posted, "You'd be amazed at what having a big cock can do in a heated argument. These shallow sluts love getting filled in by my schlong, and anytime they kick off, I just get it out. They lose the power of thought once I'm pumping them full of my cock snot. Thank you, Larry, for that comment. Cheryl in Symphon says, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So if I have angered my man, I always make sure to cook him a delicious meal before flopping my tits out and jiggling them about. If that doesn't cheer him up, we go out and throw bacon at mosques. Guaranteed smiles. Thank you. Jesus, Cheryl. Thank you for that. And our final comment for today is from Vince in Duffield, who writes, at the age of 92, I can candidly say that my advice is that life is just too short to fall out. There's no need to get angry with the one you love. I miss my wife dearly and wish she was still here, as I don't want to be in prison and I regret pushing her down the stairs. Thank you, Vince, for that comment. And indeed, thank you to everyone for all of your comments. We couldn't do the show without you, and I wish we could read them all. We can now go over to another call. And on the line, we have PC Gavin Davenport calling in. PC Davenport, how are you?
Actually, Dave, it's Sergeant.
I do apologise, Sergeant Davenport.
I thought it was quite all right, David. I just wanted to point out that I am a sergeant.
No, that's totally fine. Sergeant Davenport, we are...
Yes, Dave, I know what we're talking about. You keep reminding people, and there's absolutely no need.
No, I do that because people tune into breakfast shows, and they do it ad hoc. They just flip on the switch, and then they listen, so they don't necessarily know what we're talking about.
Right, well, I appreciate your professionalism, but I'll do the talking.
But okay, sorry, Sergeant, sorry.
Can I just say that there's been a disgusting streak of misogyny through this entire debacle?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sergeant Davenport. There really has been a horrible line of misogyny through this whole thing.
Yes, it's, that Darby Leroy Saveloy, you know he's got a track record of domestic abuse?
I didn't know that. No, I didn't.
Yes, well, his entire back catalogue is completely full of disgusting descriptions of slapping women.
Yeah, but in that song, he gets his comeuppance.
Yes, but in the song afterwards, in his album, he comes back from the dead to haunt his dead wife.
Right. Is that classed as domestic abuse?
Well, I don't know the legalities, but I think if you come back as a ghost or some kind of poltergeist or some kind of spirit, and all you do is torment your ex, that's got to be considered a form of domestic abuse.
So you think ghosts can commit domestic abuse?
I don't want to get into the metaphysical elements of domestic abuse, Dave. It's a bad enough topic as it is. The statistics on it are absolutely terrible, and if you can continue to do it from beyond the grave, you should be held accountable.
Yeah, but how do you hold a ghost accountable?
Well, you condemn it to the spirit realm, don't you?
And how do you do that?
Dave, you can't talk to me now on the air and claim to not know anything about exorcisms.
Right, so you think an exorcism would get rid of a spirit that's domestically abusing a human?
That's exactly what I'm saying, Dave. If you've got a spirit who's tormenting you, you must consider the fact that it could be a dead spouse who used to domestically abuse you.
Right, but what if it isn't?
Well, then it might be that the spirit's trapped and it's domestically abusing the person it thinks it was married to.
Right, is this something the police deal with a lot?
It's actually something we deal with more than you'd think. We go around these women's house, they've got a bruise on their face, and we say, who give you that bruise? And she says, oh, you were a bloody poltergeist. And we have to investigate.
Could she be lying to cover up a human doing that?
Why would she lie about something like that?
Because she doesn't want to make her spouse who's abusing her even angrier.
Well, I suppose they were a problem. We turn up, she tells us a ghost give a black eye. We got to investigate the ghost.
No, I think you've got to investigate the person that she's living with.
Well, if he's not got any signs of bruised knuckles or, something like that, why wouldn't it be a ghost?
Look, I'll be honest, it sounds like the police aren't doing their job properly there.
Well, I take that very seriously, Dave. I don't think that you should be levelling those accusations. Have you ever been a policeman?
No, I have not.
Well, so you don't know anything about the metaphysical elements of spiritual domestic abuse.
I don't. You're spot on there, Sergeant Davenport.
I think you should rein your neck in. This whole show has been completely misogynistic. I'm out there actually defending women from the spirit realm, and all you're doing is playing misogynistic songs about slapping women.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to promote local musical talent.
You think Leroy Savoy is local musical talent? You got a bloody... you're absolutely insane, you are, David. He's got no musical talent. He's a very bad Luther Vandross tribute act.
I think he's a very good one.
Well, we can agree to disagree. But he does slap women.
Right, well, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have played the song. Sergeant Gavin Davenport, thank you so much for your call.
Oh, you're ditching me now, are you, Dave? Is that the way you do things? You start to lose an argument, you get rid of them.
I'm not losing the argument. You've brought up a very good point. The comments certainly have been misogynistic. I've tried to provide balance, but not many women have contributed. And you've introduced the whole concept of domestic abuse from beyond the grave, which is something I'd never even considered before.
Well, as long as I've highlighted a problem that you don't know, I've done my job.
You have done your job indeed. Sergeant Davenport, thank you for your call.
Absolutely no problem, Dave. Take care.
Hello there. I am the great Zendaya Mufasa, and you are enjoying a free preview of the Dave Longley Breakfast Show. Why not head on over to patreon.com/Dave Longley and sign up for £2 a month to help support the show. Go ahead. Give us your bank details.
That was Sergeant Gavin Davenport there, calling in and telling us about domestic abuse from beyond the grave, something I've never heard of before. We can now go over to our final call. And on the line, someone we've not heard from for a while, it's Mehmet Yerma. Mehmet, how are you?
Oh, hello, David. It's Mehmet here from Mehmet Show.
I'm Mehmet, Turkish ambassador living in Derby. We're talking about calming an angry spouse, Mehmet.
Yes, I've been married for many years now, David. I've been married to my wife. And one of the things is women are very emotional creatures. You know what I'm saying?
I remember. One of the benefits of being with men is their lack of emotion.
I don't know what you're talking about, David. Are you talking about sitting around in the shop with the men and talking and drinking the coffee?
I'm talking about conversing with men is easier than conversing with women, yes.
Yes, this is why we have the men only sections in the shop. You know, the women, they go to the kitchen. This is where they live.
Yes, that is certainly one way of looking at things. Is that something that you've done with your wife?
Yes, David, I'm telling you now. The women in the Mehmet Yerma does not let the women call the shots.
I beg your pardon?
Nobody calls. The Mehmet Yerma does not let the women call the shots.
Oh, call the shots. Got you. Sorry. Yes. So you're very much in charge.
What you got to remember, David, is if the woman thinks they have too much sway in that relationship, they will start to take charge. Now, you can let them take charge in the bedroom, or don't mind this. But if you tell them that you are in charge of the relationship, they will have to respect this, and you will prevail as a husband. The women, they like the cat. They need someone to be in charge.
So you think women are... So would you say then that by being in charge all the time, a woman doesn't have the opportunity to get angry?
Yes, if you can take charge of the finances, and you can take charge of the businesses, and you can take charge of the relationship, you give her own responsibility. You tell her you can clean the kitchen, you can make the food, and that will keep her very happy and fulfilled.
Right. So, has she ever been angry with you, your wife?
Oh, David, she has been angry with me many times, when I work late, because I'm a very busy man. I've told you this before, David. I've been doing some work in the shop. I'm a diplomatist. I've been doing the chef. I've been doing the hot towel. I've been working the kebab shop. I've been very busy, man. And sometimes she says she don't spend much time with me anymore, Mehmet. But she knows I'm bringing home the money. And I tell her, this is why you get the nice bags, and this is why you get the nice tops, and this is why you don't have to shoplift. Because Mehmet's working hard to earn the money so that you can be a happy lady.
Good. So, when she has got angry...
Hold on 1 second, David. 1 second. Yes, boss man. What can I do for you? We got the strawberry watermelon, we got the mango lime, we want the faggot whip. Okay, give us a faggot whip. It's $12.99 for 2 or $7.99 for 1.
Just one, please.
There you go, my friend. Thank you for coming to the shop. Okay, go ahead, David.
I was just going to say, I'm sorry to have bothered you on a work day. Is there any day that's not a work day? That's probably a bad question.
I've been working all the time, David. 24/7.
This is what we want in this country. Hard-working people. You are the lifeblood of the community. I thank you for your service, Mehmet. But when your wife does get angry, how have you found calming her down? What's the best method?
The best method for calming a woman down, David, is to don't be too violent, but give them a little slap.
Not too violent, just a little slap.
Just a little. You got to just give them a little slap on it. It brings them back to reality. I've noticed it, David. I've noticed something with British women. The British women, they're not respectful of the man. Just see them walking down the street with asshole hanging out. They got
with what hanging out?
The asshole.
Asshole.
They got the asshole hanging out. It's hanging out the bottom of the shirt.
You can't see the asshole. You can see some cheek.
You can practically see the asshole, David. They're right up in there. You can see it through the shorts.
You must be looking closer than me.
Well, David, I've got a very good CCTV system in the shop.
Oh, okay.
And we can zoom in very close. But the women in the UK, they don't have respect for men like they do back in Turkey. And the reason for this is because they're not used to getting a little slap, They will go come talk to your face and they deny. David was in the shoplifting in the shop, and they catch the women shoplifting. Oh, they think they can talk the way out of the shoplifting, David, but they can't. Because they come to the shop, I've seen a shoplift, I got it on the CCTV, and you can't lie to me. I know you're shoplifting. Don't be shoplifting from a shop. That's what I say to them. And they tell me, oh no, I was not shoplifting, you was mistaken. But then I know the shoplifting. I see you put it in your pocket. I can see it sticking out of your pocket.
And you think a lot of this is to do with the fact they don't get a slap?
This is exactly what it is, David. They will talk shit to your face.
They will.
Because they're not
they do.
Yes, they get in the face because they're not scared of the slap. Because the thing is, David, right? The British women have been told, right? They have been told, they have been propagandized by the government into thinking that they are allowed to get away with it no matter what, and they will not get the slap back from the man. So I've seen it happen on the high street. I've seen it at the kebab shop. A lady comes in and she's in the wrong. The man doesn't know that she's in the wrong. Hold on 1 second, David. Yes, boss man, what can I do for you? Yes, we got the faggot vape, so you want some... Oh, he wants a cigarette for the man. Right. Yes, man. Have your cigarette. You don't need to see...
Can I have 20 Marlboro Light, please?
There you go. $12.99 for the cigarette. There you go. Marlboro Light. There you go. Oh, sorry, David. Hold on 1 second. I'm back now, right?
It's okay.
What was was saying, the British women, they come to you and they've been told, they've been lied to all their life. They've been lied to and they've been told that the man cannot hit the woman. The man cannot hit the woman, and this has given them a false sense of security. And now when they're not afraid of what to say to your face, because they don't think they're going to get a slap.
Well, it's very interesting that this seems to be the common school of thought. I did not expect this, Mehmet. I really didn't. This seems to be crossing cultures, and very interesting. I will wait and see what other people think. Mehmet, how's business?
Oh, it's fantastic business, David. I've been cracking down on the shoplifters, you know. We've got a big court case coming up very soon on the shoplifting. I've been very busy as well, David. I've been working in the shop. I've been taking time away from the shop. I've been helping out in the local elections the other day for the reform.
For reform?
Yes, I've been voting for reform, David. They've got some very good ideas on immigration.
Okay. Pull that ladder up.
That is what I want to do, David, because there's far too many coming here, and they're not working, you know. They're living in the hotel, and they're sitting at the bus stop, and they're drinking.
I agree with you, Mehmet. You are exactly what we want in this country. Wife-beating hard workers. That's what this country needs.
Exactly. I'm not a wife beater, David. I'm a woman whisperer. That's what I am. I whisper to the woman. I treat her like a cat, you know. Sometimes they come in like a cat and they don't give you no attention. They're saying to me, "No, we don't need attention. You come to me." And I know how to play the game. You get a little treat and you go, "Here, pussy, you know, and you get the cat to come over. That's how I do it, you know, like Mr. Whiskers. But the ladies, you got to treat them like a cat, you know. You got to let them have a little bit of freedom, but if they step out of line, give them a slap."
Wonderful. Mehmet, thank you for your call.
You're very welcome, David. I'll speak to you soon.
That was Mehmet Yerma there with a slightly more diverse cultural outlook to conflict resolution between spouses. And with that final call, Mehmet brings us to the end of today's show. Thank you to everyone who listened and to everyone who contributed. I want to thank the BBC licence fee payer for making sure that this show goes out regardless of quality. And I want to thank you as an individual for supporting us. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.
Hello, this is Gurjit Gill DJ Double G telling you that you're watching a free animated preview of the auditory gold known as the Dave Longley Breakfast Show. If you want to access the whole episode, why not head over to Patreon, chuck in a couple of quid. Okay, sign up to Patreon, you get episodes. Different tiers give you different things. Okay, thank you, please.
The Dave Longley Breakfast Show. No stigma, just positive vibes.